Watching on Margot Gray, we start with a 48 News exclusive. The city of Decatur, Mayor Tab Bowling and two officers are now the target of a new lawsuit. This suit comes from the family of 16-year-old Jaden Desjarnais, who died in a wreck after a high-speed chase with Decatur Police in 2023. WAFF 48's Nick Ballinger joins me now in studio. Nick, his family has always maintained that Jaden would still be alive if police had ended that pursuit when it left Morgan County.
Well, Margot, this lawsuit that was filed just hours ago claims the city, as well as its police officers, violated Desjarnais' constitutional rights following him in a cross-county chase, reaching speeds of more than 135 miles per hour. Now, officers were trying to pull him over for driving without his headlights. With no officers ever placed on administrative leave, Desjarnais' family believes this lawsuit is the only way to get some semblance of justice. Reggie McKenzie says he's thought about his grandson Jaden Desjarnais every day since his death nearly 2 years ago.
It's been tough. I mean, he was a joy over the years. We just had a family reunion. You know, he should have been there.
Desjarnais was killed when he lost control and hit a tree during a high-speed chase with Decatur Police in September of 2023. This year would have been an important one for the former high school football player.
This would have been the year that he would have graduated. Playing sports, and even if he didn't play sports, just going off to college and really becoming an adult.
Now, nearly 2 years later, the family is seeking justice through a wrongful death lawsuit.
We're at this point now where we have to seek justice. You know, we can't bring Jaden back, but that pain would never go away.
It names the city of Decatur, Mayor Tab Bowling, former police chief Todd Pinion, and Officer Mac Marquette, who was leading the chase, and Lieutenant Joe Renshaw, who gave him permission to pursue the teen out of their normal jurisdiction. The family's attorney, Stanley Stallworth, says when police chased Desjarnais into another county for driving without headlights, it violated his constitutional rights.
Every citizen in this country who believes in our Constitution, who believes in the Fourth Amendment, the 14th Amendment, our rights not to be illegally seized and not to have undue pressure, those principles are violated here.
The officer who initiated the chase, now former Officer Mac Marquette, shot and killed homeowner Steve Perkins just 3 weeks after this crash.
It's mostly accountability. I think the cities have to hold police departments accountable.
Now, I reached out to the city of Decatur for a comment on the lawsuit, and I was told, quote, currently the city of Decatur has not been notified of the filing we discussed by phone. In accordance with city policy, we do not comment on ongoing legal matters. Now, Attorney Stallworth also happens to be the mayor of Evergreen, Alabama. He says he tried to reach an agreement with city leaders long before filing suit, but he says the city attorney directed him to Decatur's insurance company, and he hasn't received a call, text, or email back in 6 months. Margot?
All right, thank you, Nick. Keep in mind, just this week, I told you about a federal lawsuit filed by former Decatur police detective Rosalind Jowers. She's claiming she was forced to work in a hostile work environment, experienced retaliation and discrimination as the first black female detective on the Decatur police force. The wrongful death lawsuit filed by the widow of Steve Perkins is also still pending against the city of Decatur. Catrella Perkins submitted an amended lawsuit saying the Decatur Police Department encouraged and rewarded aggressive policing, which contributed to the night her husband was shot and killed during a truck repossession in 2023. You can read details of all of these lawsuits facing the city of Decatur right now on WAFF.com. All right, take a look at your screen.